Sorry about that. I'm coming back on right now. I'm so sorry. Let me get a little bit closer so I can actually read the comments. Hello. Thank you for returning. Thank you for actually coming back. You're always appreciated. Your presence is always appreciated. Sorry. Try to lift this up just a little higher. That would be really love the variety of pens. Oh, did you like them? I feel like that's the highlight of my desk. Oh, I need to fix the chat. Fix the chat before people start coming in. Okay. Yes, I'm quite proud of my Sharpie collection. So I have a few variations. I have this brand of Sharpie as well as this brand of highlighter Sharpie. They're both Sharpie, but it's two different variations. And I've got some pens in here as well. So I think this is probably the most Virgo you're gonna get out of me because as I mentioned before, I am not the most organized Virgo in the world. I'm a little bit more oh, I want to marry you. I'm so sorry. I am gonna marry somebody else. I'm already committed to marry someone, but I appreciate it. Right? I'm sending you a lot of love though. I know you'll find the one. It's not me, but you'll find them. I have no doubt in my mind. Love from India. Of course, sending my love from the United States. I love India. Even if we have a female friend, we can't tell our family about it. Are you serious? Really? Is that really how it is there? I forgot what I was gonna say because of this guy. Sorry, the marriage proposal threw you off. That's interesting. Yeah, I get it. I get it because my family is Mexican American, so Freon, welcome back. My family's Mexican American, so a lot. It's kind of like that with Mexican families as well, where it's just a little awkward. Like I have tons of male, tons of female friends. Um, couldn't even tell you how many. Like I have more male friends than female friends, or vice versa. Couldn't tell you, but I have no issues if like a woman friend were to come over and like stop by like my place or whatever. I live with my mom. Not a big deal. I'll just tell her. But if it were like a guy friend who was like, "Hey, can I stop by to pick this up?" I would feel really weird about it and I wouldn't want to tell my mom because if there is that bit of like it just kind of comes across like who is this person to you? Even though, like, I know that that person's just my friend and there's obviously, like, very clear boundaries. What's my type? If you're okay with sharing. I've shared before. I feel like I've shared. Um, sorry, am I late? Walden, finally you're here. So the movies were Bulbul and Akti Dayan, which means There Lived a Witch. The second one's an old movie. Anyways, hello, I announced my arrival. Oh my god. Well, I mean, everybody here is free to share what their type is. I feel like I'm really drawn to ambitious people who um are very passionate about, what whatever their whatever their per their whatever their purpose or their dreams are, I love people who are ambitious and move toward their goals and don't give up on their goals. Obviously, I love funny. looks are important to me. Like I need to be attracted to the person. Like I need to be very attracted to the person, not just like general attraction, but just like an oh my god, you're perfect. Like visually perfect in my eyes, of course. Definitely not someone who says I want to marry you. I don't like not again. The cat. Also loyal and that I think the most like my type is someone for the most part, like, yes, ambitious, yes, pursues their goals and dreams and doesn't give up on them, who respects my goals and dreams and supports me and doesn't give up on them, but also they have to be loyal and committed to me 100%. And, vice versa. So that's to me what is most important. And treat me with, the compassion and respect I deserve. My sister's kidding, marriage proposals, famous person things. That's hilarious. I don't know if that. I definitely. I think that's just being a girl on the internet and automatically, to some degree, gets you marriage proposals. You get a lot of hate, or you get a lot of marriage proposals. Ren, imagine having a bro-in-law. That's hilarious. Honestly, you're very beautiful. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. I don't know. I can't describe how it's going for me, really. Are you stressed? Got a lot going on. I am low key kind of like refreshing my school email just to see if my professor potentially posted grades. No, he hasn't. I'm just gonna have to live with not knowing when we go into class. Drives me insane. My day was mostly good, but at night I don't know what happened, but my throat started hurting. Oh no, you're okay. You're okay. Everything is fine. I would love to have a bro in law who's genuinely a good person and keeps his wife happy. Mixed up stress, chill, too chill apparently. I got so many exams coming up in the next 2 months. Mildly. Yeah, I get that. I have exams, finals in 2 months. Basically already almost 2 months. Less than 2 months, 6 weeks. Hello, welcome Flame, welcome funny memes. My age is 23 and I want to travel the whole world, but I've only visited 9 countries so far. You're 23. You have so much time. Don't even play with me, Sohan. You know you have so much time in the world. Bro-in-law, I meant sorry, but keyboard has I won't say it out loud. I have a type, but it's too certain. No, what? You can't say it's too certain and then not share it with us. Surely you know we all want to know what your type is. I want to know Ren's too and Wallen's. I think Wallen will want someone who's a history or a fellow historian. I've never been to India before, but obviously all of you guys, so many of you guys are from India. She got to have hood, no cliffhanger, please. Good hair. She got to be. She has to be just a little hood for from enough. For me, someone who's into politics and history, at least mildly, even just a little bit. Please come to India one day. I would love to come to India one day. I already have a boyfriend who doesn't really fit in any criteria, but it's fine. I love how imperfect he is. Ren, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like you're not really the type of person to have a type. There's a part of me that kind of feels like maybe you don't really have a type. You're just attracted to the person. How's the heat there, bro? Yeah, what is the temperature like for you guys over there? I think it's gonna be in the low 90s today, Fahrenheit. Good hair. I love playing with hair. I practice making braids a lot on my grandma's hair. She has good long hair. Okay. Okay. So are you asking for my opinion of 5'3" men? What's my opinion? I don't really have an opinion. My partner is a lot taller than that, so I don't really care what height someone other people are. Heat is awesome today, but it is raining. Yes, I heard it was raining. Thunderstorming in some places. And yeah, looks wise, he is pretty decent. Your eye. Sorry if my eyes are like doing weird things. It's because I have a ring light literally right there and I don't have my glasses on, so I'm like squinting and like okay, I have a flower in mind. You guys can go ahead and guess. You're so funny, Ren. Looks wise, he's pretty decent. No, not a sunflower, not a poppy. Daisy, no. Anybody else want to guess? Beck and I almost have the same eye color. Really? My eyes are actually, I feel like I don't really know anybody in my family who has this eye color. I feel like everyone in my family has much lighter colored brown eyes than I do. Mine are really dark compared to my family members. Thank you so much. Wait, somebody did guess it. Somebody did guess it. I was hoping that Ren would say it, but Rose is correct. I was thinking Rose. I would like her to be tall, 5'6" maybe. Okay. 5'6" is technically kind of tall for a girl. Depends on where from too. I think here in the US, 5'6" and taller, 5'7" is usually considered tall. I guess mine's a little lighter brown. Yeah, I feel like everybody has really light brown eyes up close or like under lights. It ends up being like really like a very beautiful light brown, but mine are still dark. Mine are still like a very medium to dark colored brown. I don't mind. I'm not saying that I have an issue with it. It's just I've noticed. Oh my god, same. My family doesn't have hazel brown eyes like I do. Wait, am I adopted? I saw something on your handbag. Oh, my cat. Oh, my cat scratched me earlier. She got a little freaked out and I went to go pick her up and she accidentally scratched me. She didn't mean to. And it's actually not that deep. It looks bad because I didn't get to clean it, but it's very light against the surface. It looks worse than it actually is. I promise you guys. You got it, guys. It's not deep enough to be an issue. Beck's cat is gonna be a tattoo artist. I have had many cats and I've had many cat scratches. This is nothing. I've had like seriously, I've had my cat like full on attack me before when it was years and years ago. It was like 15, must have been almost 20 years ago. And I still have the scratches on my knee. I mean, like, I'm 6'1", so if I imagine hugging her, like, I guess it would be a good height to rest her head over the shoulder. Oh, yeah, you're right. I prefer very tall. I like anything 5'11" and taller. I don't have a tattoo. Who told you I had a tattoo? This one? Hey, should we play some other games? I'm gonna be honest, I was just studying and I have class today, so my brain is a little tired. You guys can play games. Um, I'm just gonna chat for a little bit before I head out. Maybe for 20 more minutes. So we could do the full 2 hour live stream technically that I didn't finish. Also, back your opinion. Who's the funniest in the group? Oh, come on. You're really gonna have me? I think I'm the funniest. I think Nor is unintentionally super funny. She doesn't mean to be, and I find it endearing, but she definitely says what's on her mind, and it makes me laugh so much. It's fun. You should try it. You didn't. You did that in another stream. Yeah, we've played games before for sure. There are times when we'll absolutely play them. Dean, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to see you. I'm up there, but not first. I'm gonna pick Nor. I got another cause RX now Munich. Cost RX now Mucin. I'm sorry. How do you like it? I can never find your lives, really? That makes me so sad. I'm not currently using CosRX, but I do use Mizin. I use they have a cream cleanser, like a cleanser, liquid, water-based cleanser that has snail mucin that I use. And then I also have from the same brand, it's a serum. I don't put them both at the same time. Like I'll do if I do the cleanser, I'm most likely not going to do the serum. But right now, because I ran out of the cleanser and I'm waiting for it to come in the mail, so I'm using the serum right now because it helps with acne. It improved my skin texture so much. It helps with scarring, it helps with blemishes, it helps with acne. I feel like it prevents acne for me. So like I went a little while without it and my face started breaking out. Dean's been here in the chat. Now, who's the best historian and political analyst in the chat? Okay, we have Nico did say that he was a bit of a historian himself. Is a sunscreen why your forehead is shining? It's probably because of my I think when my what creates the shine is my moisturizer. And I had to switch moisturizers because I ran out of my other one, and that one takes a while because it comes from Korea. And if Amazon doesn't have it in stock, I have to get it online. So I'm using the La Roche one, but it's like a triple moisturizer and it's like multi-purpose. You can use it for your skin and face. I don't love it. I don't love it. I prefer Kyung Kong Yul, the moisturizer. But I liked my Cos RX moisturizer as well. It was the birch sap one. I really like that one. Been quiet for a bit. Oh, Manav? Well, maybe he walked away. He went to go find his ideal woman. Did you consider having microneedling? It helps with the scarring. I've considered a few different things. I've been wanting to prioritize just healing first through skincare. Over the years, I feel like it helps. I think what really messed up or like caused me some issues is that I was doing a lot of microdermabrasion exfoliation, and even though that's supposed to help with scarring and like any blemishes that are on your face, I feel like it because I did it more. I did the recommended 3 times a week, and I think that actually kind of messed with my skin a bit. So I've actually stopped. I've stopped doing that for a bit. Um, I don't know if I talked with you guys about it on here, but sometimes the areas where my scars are will get like more red than like they'll just like suddenly be red. Like that area will be redder. So I think it has to do, and I have been dealing with like I've been dealing with inflammation issues from stress and high cortisol and things like that, insomnia. So while I'm healing infl- my inflammation issues, I think that'll start clearing up on my skin as well. I've been getting more sleep. I've been taking my vitamins. I've been working really hard to, you know, improve all of that. So we'll see if the redness on my face goes away or mostly goes away from that, then I can see if I should just continue with skincare to heal the remaining scars or if I should do some kind of treatments like outside skincare treatments. Ideally, I would just like to handle it with skincare, but I need to make sure that that the inflammation is cleared up so I can really see like what my face actually looks like without that. Hi Set, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Manav is here. Manav is here. Toshk, welcome. Welcome. How are you doing? How are both of you guys doing? How have you been, sir? How are y'all doing? What would you rather? 6 foot plus with an average face or five with a 10 on 10 face card? Oh man, that's a rough. I guess I do have some opinions about height, huh? Oh, I'm doing good. Oh, good, good, good. I'm glad to hear. I've been good task, and you can just call me while it is. Why not, sir? What's wrong with sir? Good, good. Okay, I'm glad to see everybody's doing well. Oh my gosh, that's tough. Well, Nick Jonas, for example, and Joe Jonas are short kings, and I think Nick Jonas is like 5'6", and those face cards are tens out of 10. So maybe I'd go with the 5'5" with the 10 out of 10 face. You're sweaty. It's so hot. Yeah, it's summer, depending on where you are in the world, I guess. But definitely here in California, it's gonna be quite off and on warm. Zian's been kidnapped by work, it seems. I swear it's so hot and humid here. Thankfully, honestly, even though some people will probably say 90 degrees Fahrenheit is very hot, that it could be worse. So I'm grateful. Oh, the timer just went off. Oh, this was supposed to be my second Pomodoro session. I forgot all about it. My whole body, oh gosh, yeah, that happens to me quite a bit too. Tomorrow it's gonna be 39 degrees. I'm so sorry. I swear it's so humid. I already read that. I'm all red. Oh no, guys, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Checking one more time to see if my grades my grade has been posted. Does not look like it has. Productivity comes in many forms. This is one. Of course, it does matter. What am I gonna do? Okay. Ah, ah, ah. Sorry, I'm just refreshing my YouTube studio page to make sure everything's okay. So, what do you guys have going on? Tejas, hello. Welcome, welcome, Tejas. Next week there will be a storm, but still 35 degrees. Oh, a storm. Sorry, I'm sorry. I've also gotten a cool scene idea for a story Very nice. I'm excited for you. Where I live, it's 45 degrees at max. Oh my gosh. You're a trooper. You're better than all of us. Yeah, 45 is really insane. Well, I'm thinking about places like Arizona gets super hot out here. That's definitely one that anytime I complain about it being hot, I always think, well, Arizona, it's probably hotter in Arizona. Welcome, welcome. Is it a nice state? Heat can be there. It's a superb state. Wow, you're already third on the leaderboard. That's crazy. Any state is better than my mental state. That's a good one. It's probably not, that's probably not true, but it's a good one. Oh gosh, I want to meet you guys so bad. I know. It'd be so fun for us to hang out for real. Maybe soon, maybe soon. Oh, just felt so sleepy. How freaky are you guys on a scale of 1 to 10? I had to check for a second to see if that was Manop. I hate summer because I can't get roses. I never said how I look, right? No, I don't believe so. Your video is an Indian server. My stream gets broadcast everywhere. I can be 10. What? I get 6 set. I broke the scale. Guys, what the heck? I feel like a mom listening to you guys, just being shocked by what you're saying. I've been learning to play the acoustic guitar. I don't know anything about music theory. That's awesome. You don't have to know anything about music theory. I feel like instruments are intuitive. As long as you have an ear for music, or you have an ear for like tuning, you'll hear what sounds good and what doesn't sound good. What I love about the guitar is that, or just string instruments in general, I guess all instruments essentially, it tells you when you're not doing it right because it doesn't sound good. Yeah, ear training. As long as you have good ear training or you can train your ear, then you don't need music theory. It helps, but you don't need it. What makes it that specific task? Nice to know. I flirt with my best friends. That's true. I do as well. I like to joke around with my friends like that. It's easy. You won't, the likelihood of getting rejected, slim to none. I flirted with a friend once. How'd it go? Use regression analysis on some of the factors I think it could have affected my answers. Wait, what is that in reference to? My boyfriend's gonna be here next week. Yay! Oh, how far away are you guys from each other, if you don't mind me asking? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have a knot in my hair. I'm not my hair. Very calming because my hair is naturally wavy. I don't want to hear ahead. What are you guys talking about? Oh, are you guys still talking about that? That made it seem so. I thought you guys were like switching to talking about exams or something. I feel like you should know what regression analysis is. Sasuke is appearing to be an analyst. An analyst, I don't know. Sure. Sure. Well, we can say that. Okay, I'm gonna go in 5 minutes, guys. I'm gonna head out at the 2 p.m. PST hour. So, about when I flirted with my friend, it was when in my it was when my ninth grade friend group went for a movie. It takes 2 hours from plane from my state to his. Oh my gosh. That's understandable. Understandable. Just deadpan depends, man. Your beef boyfriends from which state ran? I've heard analysis. Is it related to research methodology? Ninth grade friend group, dude. I can't handle one here. Or ninth friend group? Wait, I can't handle one here. I thought you said ninth grade friend group. You meant your ninth friend group? I have a different eye color. Who said that? So yeah, when I flirted, wait, you have two different eye colors? So yeah, when I flirted with him at first, he was irritated, but he just looked resigned during the middle. Yeah, ninth grade friend group. Yes, I knew it. Two different eye colors? It has to be related to states or stats or research methodology. Yes, two different eye colors. Really, is it like a drastic difference or is it like because there's people who have a green eye and then a blue eye, but it's like the colors are so they're not similar. Obviously, green and blue will you can look at the person's face and you can tell, but the colors are like so aligned or complementary that it's hard to tell. Oh, one is light brown, the other is dark brown. I didn't know that. That's interesting. I didn't know. I only knew of I have only known that like blue and green like having two different color eyes. I've never heard of the lightness in the eyes being different. Mine are I think are exactly the same. Mine are pretty much the same. If there's a difference, it's so slight. I feel Walden has seen everything at such a young age. Shine on you crazy diamonds. I can show you a pic on Discord. Okay, okay. Also, we were checking out an empty theater afterwards, and a security guard appeared. I was the first person to see him. I just smiled at him while he was. I can't explain what that emoji is. Then my friends came out, same reaction. That emoji. You guys are so funny, but not yet. Don't worry. No worries. Watch. So, what are you guys gonna do the rest of this week? Heterochromia. Yes, yes, that's what it's called. I want to do some spooky rituals with friends. I flirt with myself in the mirror. Is that weird? No, apparently that's really good for your confidence. Like it's good to there's there's like whole like therapists or like, personal development people, like they all say that you should do things like that. You should like compliment yourself and like say nice things about yourself. There are people who like in order to build self-love will like stare at their bodies, like their whole full bodies in the mirror and just like learn to like love what you see in the mirror. I feel like flirting with yourself in the mirror is like really good for your confidence. How many hours of school do you guys have in the United States? So when I was in school, most years we went in from like eight something to three something. There was one year where I did seven. Did I have an extra class? There was one year where I did 7 to 2, I think. But I might have had an extra class during that time, so maybe it was 7 to 3. I wish I could have that self-confidence. I mean, Jean, he's the perfect example. There's holiday for me tomorrow. I'm gonna study politics, play games with my friends, and write stories and chill. I've been wanting to do a Discord gaming day again. It was so fun when we did that. I don't think anybody was here. We had Cheyenne was here, Andy, who else? Oh, Pat. Was Pat there? Yeah, Pat was there, I think. There were a few people that were there. No offense, Ren, but I think I am too. I'll start to laugh at myself the moment. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can look at myself in the mirror and I can like think positive things, but I wouldn't like sit there and actually like say those things to my face. Like I'll look in the mirror and think like, "Oh, I look nice today," or "My hair looks nice today," or I don't know, just compliment myself like, but not in like an intentional way. An hour has 60 minutes, but school hour is 45 minutes here, so we have 6 hours normally. School starts at 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's actually really nice. But this week we have till 11:25 because it's so hot. Really, I think I'm decent. You gotta no, you gotta think that you're above average. I think it's important to believe that you are above average in looks. It helps with confidence. And I think if you love yourself enough to find yourself attractive, you'll naturally, I'm not talking about you specifically, but you'll not naturally take care of yourself more. And I've also I've heard that being hot is a hobby. You got to look at it that way. Being hot is a hobby, like hair care, being into hair care, being into skincare, getting any types of treatments done. And I mean, like, getting regular hair appointments, haircuts, if you go and get facials done, things like that. Buying clothes, being into fashion, working out, being hot is literally a hobby. So we can play truth or dare. Hmm. If we do a dare, it has to be something that like the person can actually do on on Discord. Good for you, Ren. I still have 3 weeks of school. You guys, I feel too bad. I'm so happy to have holidays right now. Good for you. Maybe with better skincare. Yeah, like I said, being hot is a hobby. It's like a hobby of the person who is hot. Some men with insecure insecurity will say real men don't need skincare. Real men, all people need good skincare. I mean, I do think there are people who can just like scrub their face with soap and like they're totally fine and like their skin is perfect, but that's like genetic and rare. Ren, stop, man. Holidays just seem foreign in med school. Have to sleep now. Bye, guys. Bye, Seb. We love you. Have a good night, okay? Take care. See you hopefully on Saturday. Yeah, Ren, they'll say real men don't need a lot of stuff. Having flashbacks. They are called man child. I don't know. I think it's important just let people like what they like and let people do what they want to do. No reason to project things onto other people. Like, no need to be like, if somebody's into skincare, no need to say real men or real women or real, whatever, do it this way or don't do it. You know what I mean? Just let people be into what they're into if it's not harming anybody. Is it okay if I say the military time? Because I always have to think what it is in the English time. You can say military time if it's easy. If it's close to 12 or 0, I'll get it. But if it's not, then I'll have to think about it for a minute. I was pretty consistent with skincare last year, but then I stopped and well, I'm fine. It seems good as always without it. Mm, you probably have good genes. Or your routines are good. Your other routines might be good. But real men need a lot of things like skincare, hair care, respect for others, civil sense, empathy, EQ, and whatnot. Yeah, I think there are a lot of men and women who need that. Civic sense. I won't say that out loud because I don't want it to be present. I don't want anybody who's watching the stream or watching the replay thinking that I said that. Because I'm not gonna speak it. But hey, if that's your experience, that's your guys' experience, then I believe it. But something that I've learned is like being on live streams and dealing with like when we're in the short speed on the stream because of the going live from my phone. There a lot of people in the world lack civic sense and empathy and EQ and respect for others. Like it's crazy, like the amount of people who will come on here. That's why I have like a strict rule now. I'm not doing the anybody chats anymore. Like it's crazy how I'll be on here and we're just all chatting and vibing and having a good time, respecting each other, just general social, respecting social cues and common sense. And then somebody will just come in here with their negative energy, just wanting to, like, I don't get why people want to ruin other people's good times. Like, it's so foreign to me. Because, like, you wouldn't go into somebody's house and just, like, be completely disrespectful, but, like, people feel because it's the internet that you go into somebody's community, somebody's live stream, somebody's, space online, and it's almost like they feel like they're the ones who are entitled to the respect and like it's their like they can do whatever they want. It's like a free for all. I hated how someone kept on asking back uncomfortable questions. She was clearly showing signs of discomfort, but that person didn't bother to care. And somebody also kept on asking questions about smoking. I honestly didn't even notice. Like I noticed one or two times they asked that. Shambles, hi, my love. It's so good to see you. So happy you're here. How are you? How is school or break if you're on it? Delaware Chapter 5 came out today. Is anybody checking that out? Yeah, yeah, that's why I don't like the anybody chats. I'm not doing them anymore. If people really want to talk, if people come onto the stream and they like the community, they like the conversation, they can wait the 10 minutes and participate. But usually if somebody comes on here and they're just wanting to be a hater or project or bring their bad energy into the live stream, I don't think they're just gonna leave if they can't talk right away. That's kind of my take on it. One day I had to time out like a dozen creeps in one stream. Oh, me and Panda, yeah, that day was really crazy. Deltarune. Okay, okay, okay. I started reading this book series last week, Red Rising, if you know it. I actually don't think I know it. Red Rising, Red Rising. Is it about machines? My friend might have read that. I want to ask a question to all of you. It's about music genre. Go ahead. Go ahead. Before I head out, because I did say I was gonna head out soon. I have to start preparing for class. I think my cat is crying at the door, and I have to eat. I haven't eaten much today. Hold on, let me go ahead and ask your question. Let me just check on my cat. Okay. Can you guys hear the binaural or the lo-fi music that's playing? I wrote it wrong. Holy, this the speller spelled something wrong. Oh my, I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. It's about this boy named Daro who is among the lower class in society. Each class is named after colors. Red, BBFF the low, red being the lowest, gold being the highest. So these red people are sent to Mars to make it a habitable planet for the upper class. I thought that was my computer. Kiss heavy metal, marry pop, kill jazz. I have nothing against that. Did Oh, I didn't even see that message. I'm sorry. Okay. The music, I mean. Oh, I thought it was my computer. Okay, okay, okay. What wall again? Okay. The message that Ren posted. So heavy metal, pop, jazz. Okay, I'm gonna marry pop. I'm gonna kiss jazz and I'm gonna kill heavy metal. I'm sorry. I know some people like it. I'm not too into it. Accidentally deleted it. I don't know if he deleted it or if he just hit it. I was able to see it though. Why do people hate jazzy so much? I like jazz. But I like lo-fi music too, so that's probably why I'd rather kiss jazz than heavy metal. Sorry. I don't hate heavy metal. I'm just not super only a handful of groups I like. And then he gets the rebel in him that Mars belongs to the red because it's them making a planet to live on. And he starts an extremist group against the upper class. That sounds very familiar. I don't know if my friend read it and was like telling me about it, or is it it's not a movie, right? It sounds incredibly familiar. Mm, can't remember though. Dina, hi, it's good to see you. How are you? How are you? It's okay, Shambles. You were just doing your job as a mod. Nobody's upset. It gives Dune vibes. Yeah, that does sound a little similar to Dune in a way. Good, how are you? I'm doing well. I hope your week's been going well. What do you guys have plans for the weekends or anything like that? Sorry, Ren, I had to throw Jazz under the bus. It happens. Somebody has to. Somebody has to not be into it, right? No plans for the week. I will the weekend. I'd love to have no plans this weekend. I'll just do nothing. Oh, that'd be so nice. I don't even have any mail. No mail. Sorry, I'm waiting to hear back from my client, and I'm waiting to hear back about my grade in my contracts class. Have you heard songs by Neutral Milk Hotel? Oh, I used to listen to Neutral Milk Hotel all the time. I loved that group. When I was in my teens, early 20s, I loved Neutral Milk Hotel. La La Land got me into jazz a bit. Yeah, the songs in La La Land are great. If you like musicals, then I feel like you probably have an interest or at least a respect or tolerance for jazz. Like you can appreciate it. Damn, that's so good. I love them. Yeah, I can't think of any of the names of their songs right now, but yeah, I loved that group. I was super into like indie rock, um, just like indie and more like not underground. I guess you could say that they were more left to the left of what mainstream. Try Peter Cat Recording Co. They're alt jazz. Yeah, Manav, try it, please. Have I heard songs from the Smashing Pumpkins? Of course I have. I grew up in the 90s. Everybody listened to the Smashing Pumpkins in the 90s. Alternative rock was very popular in the 90s. I listened to pop music, R&B, rap, and alternative rock. I love those genres and I loved alternative so much. I don't know who Mazzy Star is. I'll be honest, I don't know who that is. I loved my favorite bands were Blink 182, Incubus, Hoobastank, I love them. Cartel, Something Corporate. I'm trying to just think of like my favorite favorites. Cute is what we aim for. You grew up in the 90s and don't know Mazzy Star? Mm-mm. No idea who that is. That sounds nothing like anything I would have ever heard. Aphex Twin. I don't know if you guys can relate, but MJ just has so much variety that I never really feel like you want to move on and try new artists and songs because I just started complete. I love yeah, no. His genre he is too genre bending. Mazzy Star was one of Kurt Cobain's favorites. I still don't know who that is. That doesn't even ring a bell. And I know tons of I'm familiar with like all the 80s and 90s groups for the most part. I thought I was. So when will we have the stream? I was supposed to leave 15 minutes ago. I have to start getting ready for I have to eat and I have to get ready for my class at 4. I'm not ready for class. Not when I don't know what my grade is on my exam. Why couldn't my professor tell us our grades? I just want to see if how well I did. It's driving me nuts. Try Portrait of a Time by Peter Cat Reporting Co. It's good, all jazz. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Peter Cat Reporting Co. I'm starting to get a little impatient about my grades. Well, I got one of my grades back. It's still possible for me to get an A on my final, even though I didn't get an A on my midterm for my torts class. It's just I just have to get the top grade. I have to get the top grade on the final, and then that secures my A, or at least I have to get within the range that the current top grade is in, which I think I'm more than capable of doing. I'm actually really grateful that but I kind of fumbled on that midterm because it like showed me where my weaknesses were and where I was overconfident and not paying attention, when sometimes I think, and the fact that it was only worth 20% of my grade, I think that really put me in a good position of like, I see where things could go wrong, or I see where those tiny little mistakes, I'm seeing how much they cost me. So now I can get an A in the class on my final. I gotta change my PFP. No, we love it. We love your PFP. Okay, guys, I do have to get going. I overstayed by almost 20 minutes. This was fun. Maybe the study with me is not for me on live stream. Maybe I'll just kind of stick with the just chattings. And then I'll upload study with me videos. Then that's way they won't crash because like my stuff is like crashing like crazy. Have a nice day. I know, I'm so sorry. We can keep talking on Discord if you guys want to just chat on Discord. We can pick up the conversation where we left off. Bye. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for everyone who subscribed today. I really appreciate it. Hope I can see you guys all sometime soon. Bye, you guys. Bye. Bye, Willadin. Bye, Task. Bye. Menov. Bye. Ren. Who else is still here? You guys are the only ones still chatting. Bye, bye, bye. Love you guys. Bye. See you on Saturday.